Okay, day 2 at Bryce, and it's been raining all morning, and I strategically tried to wait until about 5 minutes before the rain it was just coming to a stop before hiking down into the canyon, and I misjudged it by about 10-15 minutes, so got a little wet. My trusty umbrella helped limit. So now it's just moist, but very, very moist, very cloudy. You see, these are the hoodoos, these vertical rock formations, and they see they've got holes in them because they are eroding, and it's all a process of erosion that creates them and then destroys them. So the irony of nature, it creates and it destroys. So we're getting, let's see, Queen's Garden Trail, so Navajo Loop Trail, Sunset Point. Is this, I guess, I don't think this is the trail. No. Yeah, there's some wicked crevasses back in here. And you can see the rim is up there, it's still shrouded. So this is going to take us down. So it's going to be a little bit of a hike back up. 600 feet, I think, is the, about 600 feet is the descent. So that's how much you got to come back up. And since I didn't do much of anything this morning besides have breakfast and wait the weather, I should have the energy. That's cool. Okay, so we had a little bit of a crowd, got jammed up for a second, and then it started to pour again. So I put the GoPro away. See here, I found this little tunnel, and they call this area down here the Queen's Garden. Hey, it's like, hey, I'm from Queens originally, but I think it has to do more with maybe like chess pieces, like the hoodoos. They look like chess pieces, although these hoodoos tower above, and you know, this is a different perspective now that lower in the canyon. Looks like maybe almost to the lowest part of the trail. I'm not sure if the trail goes to the absolute floor of the canyon, but the way the switchbacks are looking, it might. So, it's a bit of a waterfall there. No surprise, since it's been raining on and off for hours. And it's nice to be being back to just me on the trail for the moment. And they were probably, the people that passed me were probably pretty prudent, moving quick. But because of all the rain, there's a lot of rocks, a lot of loose rocks in the middle of the trail. So really kind of makes sense to take your time, because you can easily trip. A little overhang here. So they don't want you to go off the trail or scramble up any of these inclines or down into these draws because of the impact on the ground. It's pretty, the ground is well packed, like a hard clay in the center of the trail, but on the hillsides it's basically like looser clay. It's more moist and it will cave quite easily under human weight. I did see a deer this morning up by the rim, and I saw a chipmunk scurrying about. So since I've been here, I've seen a couple of birds, a deer, a couple of chipmunks. Really not much in the way of wildlife so far. So now, yeah, I can't even see the rim because of the clouds. The forecast is that clouds will part later in the day. So I'm hoping to be able to catch a sunset from Sunset Point. Here we have another arch. So I'm thinking late lunch and catch the sunset and have a later dinner tonight. So I think I'm gonna stop here, take a couple of still photos, and then pick up the GoPro action a little further along the trail. This is a nice spot right here, waterfall in a really low point, so surrounded by the hoodoos and the lovely trees. And this is, right here, this is the erosion that makes the canyons, makes this canyon and other canyons. The runoff from this water carving the earth. And I was just thinking this morning that I don't know if there's a place in the world like this other than Bryce. Because it's kind of where the mountains meet the desert, and you get this red clay, brown, red, numerous shades of clay meeting forest. You've got like mountains, desert, and forest meeting in this type of geological pattern. I don't know if there's such a thing anywhere else in the world besides the United States, and maybe that's why I've been seeing meeting a lot of people from Europe in particular, but Europe and Asia, at least as many as there are Americans I've been meeting. So that's okay. So Queen Victoria, Sunset Point. The sign is down. We can go up. Queen Victoria. So I need to go back. I want to go back that way to Sunset Point, definitely. But I think I want to see this Queen Victoria spot up here. And the rain is picking up again. I may have to look at the map. I think this might be Queen Victoria right here. So it's just a spot. Can't miss Queen Victoria though, come on. That would be foolish to come all this way. Looks like there's a information sign up here, so we'll check that out. So, Queen Victoria. Friends from the UK. Now you know where to find her. Hike the Hoodoo's Queen's Garden. You have found the Queen's Garden benchmark. Metal disc below. on the I Hike the Hoodoo Challenge, a way to stay healthy and have fun. Either find 3 benchmarks, bring the rubbings of the benchmark and a photo to the Visitors Center for a small reward. The Queen Victoria Hoodoo, which is named for a statue in London, England. If you use your imagination, you might see the Queen riding an animal. What kind? How many years do you think it will take for the shape to change? So I guess it's that there. It's either that or this. I think it's this actually, yeah. All right, I found Queen Victoria, and I'm gonna get back on the trail to Sunset Point. On the way to Sunset Point, and we got ourselves a little mini slot canyon here. Hoodoo Alley. Makeshift stream and waterfall, temporary stream and waterfall running nicely due to all the rain. How green these trees are is simply amazing. Maybe it's because of the red of rocks or the white sky due to the clouds, but they just look so richly green. Look at these things all over the trail. Look like bugs. Huh. Bugs that got washed out. So definitely a different feel all the way down here at the bottom of the canyon. Rain picking up again. It's kind of been raining on and off. I've got a little cave right there. Sunshine. So this is the east here. So sun's coming up from that way, and we're getting close to midday. So the sun is doing its best to try to break through, but there's still too much moisture for the sun to do that. Still going down. So not quite at sunrise point yet. Sunset point yet. Oh, here we have a little amphitheater. Place to stop and rest on a log. Get out of the rain. People have carved into this, I see. So maybe I'll take a break here. Water break, snack break, good place to take a break. Nice overhead cover.